Hello, good afternoon everyone, and welcome along to an always lively Ellen Road here in West Yorkshire. It's a meeting of two promotion contenders in the Sky Bet Championship this lunchtime, as top of the table Leeds United host 5th place West Bromwich Albion. A beautiful sunny day here at Ellen Road as well, everything pointing towards an entertaining afternoon's football. Tony Mowbray back in town. His West Brom side were beaten in the playoffs like Leeds last season, and after Carlos Corberán left for his homeland at the end of 2024, no one was quite sure, one, who would come in, or two, how they'd fare. Well, Tony Mowbray needed little introduction to most fans, and he has had an up and down start so far. Wins at home, but 2 defeats and a draw on the road as the Baggies into the top 6, but only by a point, and successive victories will be needed to solidify their place, with a chasing pack behind, ready to seize upon any mistakes made by those two in the last 2 playoff spots, which are surely the only ones up for grabs now. Leeds unbeaten in 16 games, taking on West Bromwich Albion. Kick-off coming up here in just over 6 minutes' time. The games running out in this championship season for both of these two teams. It's certainly good news if you're a Leeds United fan. Monday night's dramatic win at neighbours Sheffield United made it 5 straight wins, and with results elsewhere, they start 7 points clear of Burnley in 3rd place this lunchtime. It could be double figures for point by the time the Clarets kick off against Cardiff in their rearranged match on Tuesday, due to their FA Cup game, which is taking place elsewhere this lunchtime. So no league action for them this weekend. It felt like a pivotal moment for the league's best team, though, Leeds, as they look to get promoted automatically instead of leaving matters to the playoffs once again. They came up short against Southampton last season, thanks to that goal from Adam Armstrong. He plays up front for West Brom today. Had 16-match unbeaten run overall, has them in a fantastic position. And this has genuinely been a tough place to come for away sides this season, with Leeds having the best home record in the 92 top clubs in English football. Just 1 defeat here so far against Burnley back in September. 13 wins have come in their last 14 here, which has helped propel them into top spot and the position of safety they have at the moment. It would take something pretty spectacular now for them not to be playing Premier League football again in the summer. Just a few games left of this championship season. They've not made things easy for themselves in their last 2 games, having come from behind to win in both of those. They'll be hoping things are a little bit more straightforward this afternoon, in front of another sellout crowd. The fanfare is blaring here, which means the players will be on their way very shortly. Everything's set for a big game between 2 of the championship's top 5 sides. 5 wins in a row here for Leeds, and they've scored plenty here at home as well. They've only let in 8 goals in front of their own fans this season. West Brom's away form pretty patchy. 4 wins from 17, 5 defeats. They really need to pick up on the road if they are going to be the side to get through in the playoffs in the end. We'll take you to the team news very shortly. Joe Rothwell back in for Leeds today. Bartley and Swift in for West Brom. Changes made by both managers, some of which are enforced. And the players focused and ready for the big kickoff. From the relative calm of the players' tunnel into the bear pit that is Ellen Road. Leeds United, top of the championship. West Bromwich Albion in 5th. Automatic promotion, surely well beyond them for this season. They've got to make sure they are in the playoffs come May. Today is not going to be easy for them at all. Leeds have only dropped points 3 times in front of their own fans so far this season. And after winning their first 3 away games this season, West Brom have won just 1 of their last 14 away from the Hawthorns. They might be pretty close together in the table, but it doesn't get much tougher than this. players get to know one another. Let's take you to the team news. Leeds look for that 6th straight win with a side changed by 1 from Monday's outing at Sheffield United. Joe Rothwell returns to the 11 as he faces his former Blackburn boss Tony Mowbray. The hosts still without Patrick Bamford and Max Verber, with Ethan Ampadu now out for the remainder of the season just about due to a knee cartilage issue. They were one of 2 sides not to make a signing in January, so it's a group that has been together since the start of the season. West Brom make a couple of changes from the win against Oxford last weekend. Former Leeds defender Carl Bartley is back from his 3-game suspension and replaces Shemi Ajayi, who's out with a hamstring injury. John Swift is a Tony Mowbray favourite, and he's in for Tom Fellows, who'll be an option from the bench later on. Carlin Grant returns from illness and is only on the bench. Daryl Dike sits alongside him, though, as he builds up his fitness after another long-term injury. Well, Dan James has been in great form recently. 5 goals and 5 assists in his last 9 championship appearances. He last struck a couple of goals for them in their 4-0 win away at Watford a few weeks ago. Joe Piroux has 15 goals for this season. He's scored 3 times against West Brom before in his Swansea days. And Joe Wildsmith is now the West Brom goalkeeper after Alex Palmer decided to leave in January for Ipswich Town of the Premier League. He could well be heading back to West Brom next season, depending on the fate of those 2 clubs in the weeks of the season that remain. Wildsmith, though, taking the gloves. A summer signing from Derby County, promoted to the Championship last season. Daniel Farke almost up to 100 games in charge of Leeds United now. Up against Tony Mowbray, taking charge of just his 8th West Brom game today. Farke hasn't won in 5 games against West Brom as a head coach. Tony Mowbray pacing up and down. He was the last West Brom manager to win a game at Leeds. A 3-2 victory back in January 2007. It's been a while. Anything is possible here today. Farai Halam is the referee. Championship League leaders Leeds United look to be on their way back to the Premier League after 2 seasons away. But after 3 years away themselves, can West Bromwich Albion get themselves into a position of strength to potentially join them? Here come Leeds with James. Early in, Solomon trying to pick it up round the back, and Furlong into the stand. Another seat to be had here at Ellen Road today. There's a vibrancy and an excitement if you're a Leeds fan right now. Rodon just about tucking that one back in time to Meslier. He did score an own goal for Sheffield United on Monday as he fumbled one into his own net. Struijk. Leeds coming into this off the back of 5 straight wins against Cardiff, 7-0 the scoreline here between the 2 sides. Coventry, Watford, Sunderland and Sheffield United last time out. Their only blemish so far in 2025, the FA Cup defeat here to Millwall a few weeks ago. A big missed opportunity as Daniel Farke decided to rotate his side, maybe by 1 player too many. Firpo. West Brom up against them today have certainly done well enough at home under Tony Mowbray, but have struggled on the road as they have throughout the season. Manor Solomon in. Claims of handball from the Leeds fans behind the goal. They do have a corner. Leeds have scored 40 goals in their last 16 league games, conceding just 8 times. It has been one-way traffic as they build up a head of steam, which they're looking to do here. In front of the south stand, it is a Leeds corner. And one they'll look to profit from. That's the no one in Leeds white, cleared by Torbjørn Hegem. Adam Armstrong giving chase to that one there. Brought in on loan from Southampton in January. He's only scored once for West Brom so far. He's certainly going to have to pick his moments here today. Conserve some of that energy. I would imagine he won't see too much of the ball. Tanaka. Strout. James looking to loft it there towards Junior Firpo. Team wins in the last 14 here for Leeds. 38-3 in terms of goals for and against in those games. Blackburn, the only side to stop them in recent times. That was here on New Year's Day. Bogle. Rodon. Bogle. Aronson. Not a pat ball towards Bogle, who just couldn't quite get there in time, but lovely creativity there by the American. Leeds showing some good pace in the opening 4 minutes here. West Brom trying to invite them on, which can be a dangerous game. As Bartley has just shown there by putting that one straight out of play. He was on loan here from Swansea in the 2016-17 season. It's a long one by Tanaka. Furlong's header. Trying to break out there was Price, but dispossessed in the end Malumbi. Rothwell, so much of the play goes through him. Rodon. Bogle will chase this and will reach it too. Great play, he was taken out. Instead it's Dan James, curling one. Not too far wide of the post. Confidence flowing through his veins right now. Bogle did so well. Such a great outlet from right back for Leeds United. Lovely check back inside there, and Styles caught him. Angle so tight against James there, but it was bending. Just not quite enough. James already on 10 for the season. He had his best ever campaign in front of goal last year when he hit 13. He's on course to beat that total. Now here come West Brom. Price. Two in the middle, and it's pulled back beautifully and somehow put wide by John Swift. Hasn't scored in 10 previous appearances against Leeds. Timed his run beautifully there. I think he's been doing all through his career. And the ball to him could not have been better. That is a huge let-off for Leeds and a massive missed opportunity for Albion. And West Brom starting to pick up here. Here's Mowat, another former Leeds player in the ranks. 4 years here as a pro, but 13 on the books overall here at Ellen Road. Rothwell didn't have the pace to continue, but does win a free kick. All three of Tony Mowbray's wins so far have been at home. Something has to change for them on their travels. And by James. Massively overcooked it. Look how much space there was there. Junior Firpo nowhere near. And he run from Isaac Price. And it was going on target from Swift, just spinning away right at the last. Inches away from making it 1-0 West Brom. The hosts have had 77% of the ball so far. West Brom haven't had too many touches. They'll be looking to increase that here. Wildsmith taking a big risk. Here's Solomon. The Israeli has Rothwell just behind him and uses him now. Firpo. Solomon back out to Rothwell. Tanaka. Leeds playing some nice 1- and 2-touch stuff here. Solomon delivers. Firpo! It hasn't taken them long. A man who's often netted on the road for Leeds United when he's popped up in front of goal. Just a second one for him here at Ellen Road. And he timed his run brilliantly. The league leaders hitting the front early on. And it's the left back on the score sheet. His first goal since October. Look at his desire to get in the box here. Just ghosting behind Bartley, whose awareness was really poor. Maybe not expecting the left back to ghost behind him, but that he did. And goalkeeper Joe Wildsmith didn't cover himself in glory either. Came and got nowhere near. And Junior Firpo got the touch he and his side needed. It's Leeds 1, West Brom 0. Oh, and they're coming again here, Leeds. They'd only failed to score in one home game this season, so it was always likely they'd hit the net at some point. Back here by Hegan. The Leeds fans and players smelling blood. Strout down, but the free kick given for a foul on Armstrong. West Brom not waiting around. Swift. Here's Mikey Johnston. He'll take on Bogle. Styles. On to Mowat. Johnston. Swift. Rolls it back round to Johnston. Nice play. Swift. Looking up and was thinking about that ball wide to Furlong. Just one pinch it back. Armstrong. Johnston. No one to hit in the middle. Still Johnston. With all the flicks and tricks. Mowat. Furlong. Claiming handball. He was adamant it should have been a penalty. The referee, Farai Islam, unmoved. Let's have a look here. Well, it hit the head and then the thigh of Junior Firpo. Johnston. Hegan into midfield. By Malumbi. Bartley. Started a little shakily here, as have the rest of the West Brom backline and goalkeeper. Johnston. Fans always get excited when he's on the ball, and you can see why. Mikey Johnston didn't catch his shot. Price, Furlong, Malumbi. Albion starting to purr. Practically away by Pascal Strout. Cause for concern for Daniel Farke. A foul throw has been given here against West Brom. Well, when they've scored first, Leeds under Farke, they've won 39 of 43 games, dropping points just 4 times, 0 defeats in that run. Both these sides in the playoffs at the end of last year, Leeds finishing 3rd, West Brom 5th. Leeds getting to the final, but losing against Southampton, who had knocked out West Brom at the semi-final stage. For West Brom, at least, it's surely going to be the playoffs or nothing for them. Leeds have more lofty ambitions, and with a win that at the moment they're going to get here, they would be 10 points clear of Burnley, having played a game more. James. Peru, the Championship's joint leading scorers, in the middle. Barley's header. Johnston puts it out of play. It's a Leeds throw. Slight injury issue here for West Brom. A heavy challenge, but fair one it should be said, on 21-year-old Northern Ireland international Isaac Price. Just trying to get some flexion back into those legs, but he looks like he'll be okay. Bogle. James. Back out to Brendan Aronson, who stays down. Johnston. Hingham to Bartley. 33 now, Carl Bartley. Still loves to run forward, but he's given it away cheaply. Quarter of an hour gone. It's a very open game here. In the last 5 minutes, though, West Brom have had 82% of the ball. Solomon. Rothwell. Tanaka. Tanaka dispossessed. Strauk with a big boot, looking for James. Out by Styles, very much a left back in this Albion side. Mr. plays football not too far away from here with Barnsley. Rodon. James, Bogle. Lovely combination play here by Leeds. Lucky as it comes to James. Aronson leaves it. Bogle, corner. Leeds playing some great stuff in the opening 15-16 minutes here. West Brom can't live with them at times. They were fortunate there because Aronson's touch was bad. Bogle just trying to lift it there over the sliding Hegem. Rothwell with this corner. Goes back out and trying to fire it through was Brendan Aronson. Bogle. Rodon. Leeds do have the best home record in the top 4 tiers of English football. 44 of their 75 points have been amassed here at home. James has looked in formidable form so far this afternoon. His pace a problem for every side he comes up against. And it might be again here. While he has pace, he doesn't have extreme height. Bogle. Peru. Firpo in a central midfield position. Rodon. Bogle. Tanaka. Strong challenge there by Malumbi coming in. West Brom trying to get over halfway again, something they haven't done in the last few minutes. Price, nicely waited there for Jason Malumbi. That early ball, I'm not sure that was what he was totally intending. And Tony Mowbray not looking best pleased with the way his side have started so far. They are unbeaten, West Brom, against the top 4 teams in the Championship this season. They have, though, drawn all 5 games against them. West Brom aside themselves that were top of the Championship 6 games into the season. 5 wins in their first 6. 7 wins in 28 since then has seen them drop way off the pace. Been the draw specialist though, West Brom. 15 times there have been stalemates. Leeds ahead thanks to Junior Firpo's header in the 9th minute. They'll keep on coming, looking for goal number 2, but Bogle can't receive there as Styles stepped in. Bartley. There's Mowat looking to force it forward. It was a nice ball as well. Johnston. A lovely spread. Price towards Styles, who goes down. It was a great challenge there by Bogle, and had to be as well. Well, he and his side could have been in big problems. West Brom moved it at pace there and had plenty of players forward when they got into the final third. What a challenge that was there by Bogle, coming in from behind. He timed it to perfection. That's a nice ball. Aronson here might have a chance. Hegem, though, with some exemplary defending at the other end. Signing that's really impressed the West Brom fans this season. Had only 18 months at his former side, Bromwich Albion, before joining in July. Peru. Oh, great ball in behind. It's Junior Firpo who scored the first. Can he set up a second? It was coming towards Solomon. It was taken, though, off his toe. Peru does like to drop in and do this kind of work as well. Firpo had 3 to aim at in there. Another Leeds corner. Rothwell delivers. On free at the far post there was Altanaka. He can't believe that he totally missed it. No one was marking him whatsoever. Totally free on the far side of the penalty area. He scored what would turn out to be the ultimate winning goal against Sheffield United on Monday. Pirou added another just under 2 minutes later, but that goal made it 2-1 at Bramall Lane. Signed from Fortuna Düsseldorf last summer, Altanaka, but came through the academy at Kawasaki Frontale in his homeland in Japan. And 3 of his goals so far this season have come this side of the new year. Challenged by Styles from behind, the referee seeing that as a foul. Ethan Ampadu watching on from the stand here today. He's going to be missing for a significant period of time due to a knee cartilage injury, which is going to require surgery. Styles, Hegum finding a pass. Johnston, good feet from the former Celtic man. Mowat, Bartley. Just about clear there by Mowat, but back it comes again. West Brom have been rushed into a number of decisions so far, and they just cannot hang on to the ball in those situations. Roda. Long and direct. Barley's clearance wasn't great. Brought back by James. Pirou. Styles back to Wildsmith, whose ball out was terrible. Luckily for him, Armstrong made something of it. Johnston. Inside past Bogle, who stepped across him, and Johnson thought he was fouled there. The referee didn't quite see it that way. Leeds looking to pop that ball over the top every single time. Styles has lost it. Farke will just be hoping his side can grab that second goal as soon as possible. Over into James. Styles doing well against him. Swift needs to make it stick, and has, and wins a free kick on top of it as well. Well, sometimes these early kickoffs can produce a lack of atmosphere really, but not the case here at Ellen Road. They have only conceded 5 goals here since the opening day of the season. It was a 3-3 draw against Portsmouth after their promotion from League One here on the opening day, but they've really kept that back door shut pretty firmly since then. Mellier. Might still be keeping goal for Leeds, but if they do get promoted to the Premier League, might well be one of those players whose place comes under threat. Never quite stable with him in between the posts. Smith. Furlong takes that one on the chest. Elaborate play, but it works up until that point. Tanaka. Well done by Mowat. Swift. Took too long there. Should have played it into Johnston previously. You could see how frustrated he was there. With a strange ball forward, right out of play. Mowat, out to Styles. Nice ball round the corner, and suddenly West Brom look like they're in business. Swift away to the left. It's Johnston into Swift now. Styles for company out on the left. Johnston opening up, but Armstrong is fed past the goalkeeper, but not into the net. Well, no player scored more times against Daniel Farke's Leeds side than Adam Armstrong over the years. Only Emmanuel Latte-Lat has netted as many as him, looking for goal number 5 there. He couldn't quite get the purchase on that, and actually the touch off the defender Bogle took it closer to goal than it would have been heading. Corner's a high one. And this one have another chance from the opposite side. West Brom have had a couple of moments, but not much more than that so far. Mowat swings it in with pace. His hands send it away at a similar speed. That was a late challenge there. West Brom maybe due a free kick. It was a late tackle. Mowbray voicing his disappointment, but not seeing any reason or point to complain to the 4th official next to him. Certainly picking his battles here. Farke in discussion with himself. Solomon. Peru close by, but Solomon takes it on. Struck. Peru. Rothwell. Surging run from the central midfielder. James. He was looking for the give and go, but the option wasn't quite there. Johnston. Trying to take on 4 Leeds players, and he's forced the ball past them all. That is a West Brom free kick. Foul on Swift. Johnston has been their most promising outlet so far, running in off that left side. Comes through here to Meslier. It looked like it was going to anyway. The ball just spinning on the surface there in the end rather than travelling. Pretty in pink, Ilan Meslier might not have been there had that ball found its way in. Lovely touch there by Peru to link the play. Solomon tucks it back, forward by Rothwell, but Firpo doesn't quite have the pace. Price. Styles. Johnston just keeping it the right side of the line. No, he didn't. In fact, the referee has given a free kick here, has he? Leeds have only had 1 shot since the goal that gave them the lead. West Brom have actually had more possession, put more passes together as well, and had more attempts on the Leeds goal. Ultimately, it remains 1-0 to the side top of the Championship. Last time Leeds were relegated from the Premier League, it took them 16 seasons to return. I'll very much be hoping that 2 doesn't become 3. They're in such a good position, it would take such a monumental drop-off in these final weeks of the season to see them not go back. Who joins them is another question. Plenty of competition from behind. 5 points separating Sheffield United in second and Sunderland in fourth, who won at Sheffield Wednesday in the game last night. West Brom could actually drop out of the top 6 themselves, depending on how Coventry get on in their game elsewhere today. And Blackburn as well, with the other side currently in the top 6. Styles. Swift. Just about getting away with it there, Mullumbey. Bartley to Furlong. And that ball finds its way through, but Price couldn't get there ahead of Strout. By Price, the Leeds fans didn't like the way he was climbing. Solomon doesn't quite have the strength. Swift. Hanson trying to get after him. Mowat. Johnston. Leeds keeping West Bromwich Albion where they want them at the moment. Leeds have lost just one of the last 13 league meetings between the two sides here. It was when Mowbray came here with West Brom back in the early days of 2007. It's already been a more memorable game than when these two sides met at the start of the season. A 0-0 draw back at the Hawthorns. Promising position here for West Brom. Swift. Hegum, but it's a header across from Furlong, which finds its way in. West Bromwich Albion are level, and they have stunned Ellen Road. Just the 6th time since the opening day of the season that Leeds United have conceded a goal here, and Farker demanding to see a replay immediately as to how it happened. The first goal of the season for the West Brom right back. It's been the full-backs on the score sheet today. And Bogle, not knowing that Furlong was there behind him, didn't challenge for the ball. And the looping header all the way in. Boing, boing is the cry you can hear from the other end of the stadium. Leeds stunned. And West Brom are back in business. Well, West Brom are never going to come here and make up the numbers today. Plenty expecting Leeds to get the win, despite the two sides relatively close in the table. But West Brom, since conceding, have given a good account of themselves. And Tony Mowbray will be very happy indeed that they have eventually found the net. Only Leeds, Middlesbrough and Sunderland create more chances per game than West Brom. It's just been the taking of those chances that hasn't always been there for them. Leeds having to reset and go again. Solomon. And West Brom looking to turn things around. Swift. Roden out of play. Hegum. Starts. The Leeds fans getting a little bit agitated about the way this game is turning now. Their unbeaten record not quite under threat yet, which is their longest since the season they won the Division 1 title before the Premier League came to being back in 1992. Haven't gone 17 games unbeaten since a run that was as long as 30 matches in the old Division 1 under Don Revie, ending in February 1974. Wildsmith. To Batley. 3.5 minutes to go of normal time in this first half. Johnston. Swift. Styles asked for it early. Swift. Johnston. Moet. West Brom looking to turn this around before half-time. They're going the right way about it. They have another corner. Furlong taking up his position again. He's already netted more goals against Leeds than his dad Paul did, and that from a far inferior position on the field at least. Dad Paul didn't score in 11 games against Leeds, the most times he'd played a team without scoring in his career. James trying to roll that one in there. Leeds have just lost their mojo in this match, trying to rediscover it. Armstrong thought he was away there. It's actually a free kick to Leeds on halfway. How's that a foul, says Adam Armstrong. Well, that's the reason why. Firpo. Peru. Can Leeds re-establish their lead before half-time? João Peru wanted one touch too many there. He does have a corner. Leeds have just stopped doing everything that was working for them in the opening minutes of this game. Just let Hegem see a bit too much of that ball. Short corner, Solomon in. Back to Bogle. All eyes on the fourth official to see how much added time there's going to be. One minute of additional time. Solomon escapes one challenge. Peru in the middle. Hasn't quite worked in this first half for Mana Solomon. They do have the likes of Wilfred Gnonto on the bench today. Largely Ramazani as well can come into a wide area and threaten. Time just about up in the first half. Work to do for Daniel Farke's side. Tony Mowbray will be delighted with the way his team have responded to going behind in this game and what they've done in the first half in general. The way it began, no one expected a 1-1 scoreline at half-time, but that's what we've got. Junior Firpo nodding Leeds into a 9th-minute lead as he ghosted into the penalty area, unmarked to loop his header in. But it was another fullback who got the equaliser. Darnell Furlong with a header that went up over Meslier and into the far corner. A rare goal for Leeds to concede here at home. And maybe a rare point on the road for West Bromwich Albion. Big 45 to come. But at the break here, it's all square in the Sky Bet Championship. Half-time at Ellen Road. Leeds United 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Welcome back to Ellen Road. Leeds taking their time to re-emerge for the second half, but they're back with us now and have work to do if they're to secure a 6th straight championship victory. (1-1) at the break against West Brom. And you can argue were the better side as the first half ended. Doesn't look as though there are going to be any changes at half-time for either side. So, as you were, will the game play out in a similar fashion in this second half? Firpo with the opener, Furlong with the equaliser. 30 minutes between the two goals. Price looking to feed Armstrong there. The sun's still shining, both sets of fans hoping to celebrate in it come the full-time whistle. Leeds only had 3 attempts on goal total in the first half, which is the second fewest they've had in any game so far this season. That attacking output needs to be increased, and it might here. Peru. He won't shoot. Solomon might, and does. It's a corner. Leeds had a line of 5 moving forward there. It was almost like a rugby move, although they were passing forwards. Solomon trying to bend it towards that far corner, stopped right at the end, just as he was about to pull the trigger there, as Malumbi got in his way. Rothwell's corner. Flicked on and over by James, who isn't the biggest in there. He was certainly free. No one in Albion yellow getting close to him at all. Maybe hedging their bets due to his height, but he managed to get a better climb on that there. Could have sent it down. Apologies if you picked up any bad language there. Well, West Brom's clean sheet gone today. In fact, the 2-0 win against Oxford last week was their first clean sheet in 12 games in the league. The first one of 2025. It's already gone this afternoon. And they're going to have to do things the hard way as they look to complete the turnaround here. Rothwell. Everything fairly narrow ahead of him. James. Showed Stars exactly what he wanted to do there. West Brom, though, have a problem here because John Swift is down. Knee turning there, and maybe his ankle as well, as Bogle made that challenge. He is one of a quartet of senior pros whose contract is due to expire at the end of the season. Grady Diangana himself, Semi Ajayi and Carl Barley all out of contract come June. Fellows might be one of the obvious replacements. There he is at the front of the picture there. Just having a conversation with young Isaac Price. West Brom's only victory since mid-September on the road was a 2-1 success at Hull back on the 10th of November. It hasn't paid well to be a travelling West Brom fan since then. Daryl Dike still being managed here by Albion as well upon his latest comeback from injury. Now back underway. West Brom look to go direct. Mulumby. Solomon. A bit of a roar from the home fans here, trying to get behind this Leeds side who need lifting. Draw certainly wouldn't be a terrible result for them here today, but definitely a missed opportunity. He's drawn 3 of his 5 games against West Brom as a coach. Only 2 defeats, but yet to get a win. He was twice a Championship title winner previously with Norwich in 2019 and then 2 years later as well. To make it the hat-trick this season. Teams aren't going to make it easy for them. Leeds have scored plenty of late goals in recent times. It might be the same again here today. Rothwell. Rodon, Bogle, it's a free kick, fouled by Moet. There's a push there by Johnston, but no foul. Referee letting a little bit go here. Wildsmith took a long time to find that ball out in the end. To Meslier. Tanaka nearly lost it. Bogle. It's all a bit chaotic out there. Hegem. Bogle going into the back there of Mikey Johnston, who saw the challenge coming. He'll be more than happy with the way that this game is going at the moment, and the way that not necessarily the crowd are starting to turn, but certainly getting frustrated with the way things are panning out here at Ellen Road. Junior Firpo. Solomon. He had such a good campaign at Fulham before getting his move to Tottenham, but going out on loan to Leeds this season with opportunities at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium Limited. James. Header goes behind off Bartley. And against his former side, he concedes the corner. Gone in the second half. Rothwell's corner. Straub was close to it. Solomon had to send it past a number of players there. It was always unlikely. The sun in the eyes of plenty, but West Brom not getting dazzled out there at the moment. Crowd in excess of 35,000 here today. Very loud as we kicked off, but have been quieter since then. Bally back from his ban today after he was sent off after West Brom's win against Sheffield Wednesday at the start of February. He's had to sit out the last 3 matches. Back to those travelling West Brom fans, Albion have a throw. Albion defenders assembling. Furlong ready to deliver. That he does, though it's flat. Out to Malumbi. Firpo lets it run here to Furlong. Price didn't get enough on that pullback. West Brom were hoping they were going to get a throw there, but the last touch seemed to be off Isaac Price. He's a long-time youth player with Everton in his younger years, but West Brom put down a couple of £1 million to sign him from Standard Liège, the Belgian side, in January. Dan James. Bogle gets past Styles, who brought him down. I think the home fans asking for a yellow card there. We haven't had one in the game for anyone yet. And there won't be one here either. There's a clear pullback as well. I think if the officials give that as a free kick, it should be a yellow card. No attempt to play the ball. Every attempt to stop the man. Straight out of play. Captain not leading by example yet. He did score both goals in Leeds' last match here. A 2-1 win against Sunderland. A couple of headers in the final 15 minutes. Farker not impressed with West Brom's apparent time-wasting tactics here. Rothwell. Rodon. Not quite run for Bogle. Johnson doing well, but puts Hegem under pressure. Pressure he dealt with absolutely fine until that moment. Styles. Swift. Mowat nearly leaving the ball behind. Hegem. Ellen Road starting to roar. And we need that second goal to ease some anxiety here. No free kick. Not quite the atmosphere here, but it's all level at the moment. He did draw 1-1 the last time they met here on Friday, the 18th of August of 2023. It was West Brom, though, who took the lead that day. Leeds finding the equaliser, but no winner. The way things are going, it might just be a single goal in this, if there is to be a victor. Solomon. Past Aronson, but Bogle's there. Jaden Bogle, Junior Firpo. I think he was trying to pull that one back rather than go for goal himself. The Leeds fans encouraging their players to get after West Brom here, but eventually the foul is given away. I think I was trying to put it in there, but it was a good block against him by Price, who threw his body in the way. Smith into the air. 2/3 of the way through this contest. So West Brom free kick. And Daniel Farke summing up the feelings of most people inside this stadium at the moment. Standing over this, Furlong would have been hoping to be the free man again, and still might be. Peru out with that header. Styles, Malumbi. Thompson trying a bit too much. Styles. Price going back. For West Bromwich Albion, they want to be tasting some of the good times again. Many of their Midlands neighbours enjoying greater fortunes right now. Wolves a tear up in the Premier League, Aston Villa a tear up in the Premier League, and a further tear up in the last 16 of the UEFA Champions League. Birmingham City top of the league in League One right now. Walsall top of the league in League Two. It's been a generally good season for West Midlands football. West Brom hoping that they can be celebrating in the summer too. Hegem gives it away to Rothwell. Now Solomon assessed what was around him before the ball came. Mowat. Armstrong, back to Hegem. Armstrong has gone again here. Hasn't really had his chance in front of goal just yet, not a serious one anyway. His moment might come yet. Firpo hammers it in there. Comes all the way through to Bogle on the other side. West Brom had enough bodies to deal with the danger. This game being played though at a great speed. I get the feeling a flashpoint might not be too far away. Solomon hits it off Furlong for another corner. Number 7 here for Leeds United of this game. So far, their only effort on target has been the goal. Will it change here? Rothwell. Take two. It's a short one into Solomon. Mana Solomon hangs it high. Struijk was in there. Smith gets it to safety. Strout. Solomon. Free kick for a foul by Malumbi. I think the home fans again asking for some more tougher punishments to come from the referee here. Just his 7th match in the Championship today, Farai Halam. Solomon. Nicely worked. James running here in styles and firing it through. An effort took a deflection on the way. Lars Smith had it covered at his near post. West Brom defending in numbers as ever, making it really hard for Leeds to find those gaps. Firpo into the challenge. Armstrong coming back from what would have been an offside position. Almost halfway through this second half. Solomon. Space to the right and plenty of it as well here. James onto his left. And coming in now, Tanaka off the head and away by Malumbi. Desperate defending from West Bromwich Albion as Leeds keep on coming. Something is brewing for them, but it's just not quite coming yet. An outswinger this time, in towards Rodon, Strauch as well. West Brom have conceded the second fewest goals from set pieces so far this season and the joint fewest overall from corners, so perhaps no surprise that Leeds haven't been profitable in that area yet. They have plenty of practice. Rodon. A bit too quick in playing that one. West Brom preparing changes. Leeds hoping to change the scoreline for the better, and Piru gets his effort away, but he was flagged offside. Almost every Leeds player cursing themselves today when things aren't quite going right. Just went a little bit too early there, beyond Bartley. So West Brom are taking off Adam Armstrong here, and John Swift making way as well. Grady Diangana is going to be introduced. And so I think is Carlan Grant. The DR Congo international comes on. Grant back from illness here today, having missed the game against Oxford last weekend. Here come West Bromwich Albion. Strauch with a desperate clearance away. Malumbi. When it goes, and over it goes. Furlong in the midst of things again. Well, Leeds United living very dangerously here. Header over the top from Furlong. Well, he got himself into such a great area. I think he knew it was probably easier to get that one on target. Such was the height of the ball, just had to get over it. Leeds have lost it, West Brom have it. Leeds remember unbeaten here since September. Into the air. Diangana trying to make something of it. Mullenby likewise. West Brom get the free kick. Furlong it was, who was sent sprawling by Solomon. Free kick into a great area. Heggen was ready to attack it towards Heggen. Furlong couldn't quite hold that up for someone in the end. It's the end of the afternoon for Brendan Aronson, who hasn't quite hit top gear today. And in his place comes the forward Mateo Joseph. Joseph still just 21, former England youth international. And 3 of his goals so far this season have come here at Ellen Road. They take that again here in this one today. Solomon finds Junior Firpo. He makes a good run. Joseph accelerating away, and Mateo Joseph going all the way before hitting the crossbar. What a run that was there. And it would have been some way to announce his arrival on the field. Great combination play here by Leeds, and Joseph starting his run so out wide on the left-hand side. The West Brom just kept letting him run. And that as close as they've come to a goal since scoring way back in the 9th minute. Sheffield Wednesday have had more goal contributions from substitutes than Leeds so far this season, who've had 20 goals and assists combined from those coming on off the bench. Joseph nearly adding to that there. Denmark are not tinkering too much at the moment. Just their one change up until now. Mowbray not happy as that ball is put straight out of play and possession handed back to Leeds. So identifying in the pre-match interview that you can't make it easy for them, you can't give them chances, you can't give them the ball too often. Smith made it easy for them there. Well, no one has drawn more games than West Brom so far this season. Only Preston can rival West Brom in that particular statistic. Malumbi realised the challenge from behind was coming from Nana Solomon, but managed to move away from that situation. Leeds, as it stands, would be 8 points clear of third place at the top of the championship table. Bear in mind, that is essentially 3 wins. They've only got 11 games left after this. It's going to take a massive drop off for them to mess it up from here. Here come West Brom. Effort stinging the palms of goalkeeper Meslier, and nothing more than that from Johnston. His shot was swinging, but comfortably towards the goalkeeper. Bogle, nicely weighted ball. James might still get there. Styles away. Leeds still going. Here's James. Hegem out there with him. Corner off Styles. West Brom having to keep their wits about them here. Concentration levels have to be top. Rothwell puts everything into this one. Furlong away as far as Solomon. Intercepted. Bent away there by Johnston. Grant up ahead. Number 18 there. Hasn't had a touch really since coming on as a substitute some 8 or 9 minutes ago. Bogle. Joseph trying to take that one around the corner for him to chase. Stars came across in there, but not enough to be winning a free kick. Solomon does eventually come off. Wilfred Gnonto is on. Fairly easy change for Farker to make. Perhaps the only surprise is that it didn't come sooner. So Gnonto a little bit longer to weave his magic out wide. He goes off the left, James still right. Peru now in a slightly deeper position, playing off Mateo Joseph. James in towards Gnonto, who wasn't quite up to speed. Smith a long way from home. Malumbi. Price carries it out of play. Rodon made the angle to receive the ball back again. Rothwell. James, Joseph in the middle, it's towards him. The whistle had already gone though from the referee, I think for an offside flag. Indeed, over on that far side, James was beyond the defensive line. Looks to be just about a good decision. No appetite for VAR in the Championship from the clubs. It's one of the only prominent second divisions in Europe without the video technology. Restricted at the moment here, only 2 goal line decisions. Daryl DK has been given the shirt. Leeds throw. DK's time is now. Leeds look to have lost what they had. West Brom not quite as dominant as they were towards the end of the first half. They'll certainly take a point here now. They've got QPR at home next Saturday before a trip to goal-shy Burnley. Certainly goal-shy in terms of conceding. Leeds on the road at Portsmouth next Sunday, an early start for them, a high noon showdown, and then Millwall come here for their second visit of this calendar year, this time in the league, the following Wednesday. Isaac Price off here for West Brom. Mikey Johnston too, so West Brom switching their wide fellows and DK both introduced. Perhaps surprising that Fellows was even left out today, a man who has got 11 assists so far this Championship season, most of anyone in the division. Smith with a wild swing. Junior Firpo, Nonto did keep it in play. Bartley has to deal. Doesn't deal very well. Rothwell. Our Leeds going to come up trumps late again here. Nonto. West Brom really digging in. The Leeds trying to come on strong. That's the Italian. Rothwell. Tries to feed it through that gap towards Junior Firpo, which he did. His touch wasn't good, saved by the offside flag anyway. Just 6 minutes remaining here for Daniel Farke's side before the board goes up for added time. No one leaving yet. DK wrestled to the ground there by Junior Firpo. Rather than moan, he decides to get up and get on with it, which is an admirable attitude, especially in the modern day. Shorts were being pulled there of Fellows, who eventually gets the free kick. Referee took his time to award it there, but we got to the right decision in the end. Had one pull, and then another. Oh, nearly exposed him. Can West Brom spring a surprise here? They've only scored 5 times in the final 15 minutes of matches this season. Looking to score here. Back out to Fellows. And the England under-21 star got it all wrong there as it came back to him in a high-pressure situation. Granted on his weaker left side, but not in control at all. Earlier started to go a bit more direct, but Hegem will clear those up all day. Tanaka. James away to his right. The Welshman is fed. Hegem out. Tanaka. James. Bogle making the run. And Bogle will surely get there. Brave goalkeeping by Wildsmith, who came and took the pressure out of that situation. You get the feeling something special is brewing here in this finale. Just a slightly frenzied nature of this game that it has been. Beyond Peru. Hand up in acknowledgement of that ball from Nonto, which was almost perfectly weighted for him and needed to stick out that right boot to stop the ball. Furlong. Nice take. His ball to Fellows was poor as he released. Doesn't look like West Brom have what it takes to win it here. That old adage of if you can't win it, don't lose it might well be coming into play for them here. Joseph. Rothwell. Furlong back to DK. Diangana. Fellows. Oh, nearly dropped there for Malumbi. He still does. Styles. Grant. Carlin Grant trying to go on the outside of Bogle. The referee offering nothing as he thought he was clipped. There were arms out there from Bogle. It was a risk taken by the Leeds right back. And now more than one or two fans starting to drift away, fearing there's no way their side are going to win this one now. And Bogle there. Totally slipping. The ball didn't come into play though, so no harm done in the eyes of the officials. Peru nods down. Junior Firpo. Nonto. Firpo. Farker urging him to send it long, which he does. Bartley away. And then Nonto clipping the heels of Furlong. That's at least how the referee saw it. We certainly all heard it. Everyone now waiting to see how much added time there's going to be, but there has barely been an injury in this game, so I don't think it's going to be too long. Diangana. Have West Brom done enough here to preserve a point, which hardly any side has done here at this stadium this season? Leeds haven't drawn here since Blackburn held them on New Year's Day. And even in that one, it was a penalty from Pascal Stroud 2 minutes from time. 4 minutes have been added on. Tanaka. Peru. Past James, but Bogle gets there. Still plenty of energy and running from him, but Grant gets it out. Diangana can't make it stick. Rodon can't get a foot on it. Diangana again, and he's set away. Fellows here, and Tom Fellows for West Bromwich Albion. He's bearing down on goal, still going. Rodon back, and somehow Leeds have saved the day. Well, that would have been an extraordinary ending, and Fellows scored there. A man who's had a great season overall, but has got just 1 assist and no goals in his last 8 games for West Brom. That touch there really let him down. And after that, Rodon, by hook or by crook, doing just enough. Sliding in, and will be mightily grateful there that that ball didn't hit his arm. The points were there for West Brom, and Fellows been able to race clear. They restarted here with a drop ball for Albion. What a play it goes. There will be big frustration for Daniel Farker and everyone of the Leeds persuasion if they don't get 3 points here, but they quite simply haven't been good enough. There are going to be bumps in the road yet. Rothwell surging out of midfield. Firpo. Are Leeds going to do it late again? Nonto. Space opening up here for Tanaka, who doesn't want to shoot. Rothwell. Tanaka. Rodon's up there as another right-sider. Tanaka. Bogle is waiting for James, who goes now, but Bogle taking it on. James off the bar. They've hit the woodwork again. Well, both of Leeds' main chances in this second half have come back off the frame of the goal. And say come back, this one zipped over. In fact, it hit the top of the net in the end. Finishing wayward. And it looks like that might be the end for Leeds United today. Nonto. Furlong steps in. But the free kick has been given. Leeds wanting to get on with this very quickly here. Fellows, though, standing on it. And it's been taken from the wrong position anyway. That ball, though, was rolling, but the officials happy for play to continue. Rothwell. Firpo. All very chaotic out there now. Leeds not doing things in a calculated way they were earlier on in this match. Getting forward at all costs is the way they're playing now. And we've got officially 10 seconds left. Rodon. This is the last attack. Struijk. If they go backwards now, the referee's going to blow. Nonto in, and that is the full-time whistle, and Leeds United are left frustrated. Applause from the home fans who see it as a point in the right direction, and they were certainly hoping for all 3 here as their winning run comes to an end of 5. Their unbeaten run stretches to 17, but for West Brom, that is a point they will cherish very greatly. Just the 4th time a side has emerged here at Ellen Road with any kind of credit this season after taking points against Leeds United. And for the draw specialists from the Black Country, it is a point for them that they will hope will push them towards the playoffs at the end of the season. It looks like they will finish this one in the top 6. And it should be enough to see them there by the end of the day as well. Furlong it was with the equaliser after Firpo's headed opener. But in the end, West Brom didn't have what it took in the second half to complete the comeback. Fellows with their best chance as he fumbled right at the last and gave it away after he was through. All square then here in Yorkshire in what has been a terrific game of Championship football. It finishes all square at Ellen Road. Leeds United 1, West Bromwich Albion 1.